Well. Oops, I already clicked it. Boom. Bang, and also, what up? Want to hang with us?
Oh my
We're
God.
in our 30s. We're hanging out.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to our podcast. I haven't fixed the arm yet.
The arm is still squeaking, everyone.
I haven't found any WD-40 in the garage yet.
I can tell you where it is.
It's not that much of an issue.
Okay.
I just feel like occasionally it'll just sound like a... Yeah.
Like a haunted house.
Yeah, like a little...
Yeah.
I can only get it to... There we go. I think
like
when you
it.
come back up with the arm, it'll... Would you stop talking and let me squeak the arm of the mic for the next 10 minutes, please?
This is what the people want. They want less of you talking and more of my microphone.
I put up a
creaking.
poll on Instagram and said, what do you want more of? Option 1 was less Billy.
I want more of less Billy.
What do you want more of? Less Billy.
Billy's shutting the fuck up for 1 second.
Option 3. Actually, there was no squeaky mic. It was just a unanimous decision for other. And then I said, write your own. And I got tens of people telling me I want more squeaky arm.
Okay. That seems like a lie. But
A lot of them said they want more iPad too. So let me
all right.
bring this back up.
Okay.
Model D. What's this a Moog? Oh, Jesus Christ.
God, no.
Oh, no. Holy fuck. Oh, Jesus.
I felt like I got shocked by an electric
I
prod.
swear I was in the club again.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was sick.
Oh, yeah.
Was that a faint song?
Berlin 2014. Let's go. Yeah.
Welcome to All the Space Between. My name is Mitch.
My name is Billy. Welcome to our little podcast. We have some questions to answer this week, as we do every week.
Oh, beautiful intro by Slow Smog.
Beautiful intro by Slow Smog.
As always, that's slowsmog.com. Slow Smog, wherever musics are found.
Wherever smogs are found, slowly going.
Hey, do me a favor right now. Go to Spotify.
Me?
No, not you. The person listening.
I went to pick up my phone.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
so submissive. That was so hot. You're like, yes, sir.
Right away.
Yeah. Go to Spotify. Go wherever music is found. Go to Bandcamp. Just search Slow Smog.
Yeah.
Or go to slowsmog.bandcamp.com and check out his music. It's really good. We use it for our
Stop
intro.
listening to this.
We use it for our outro.
This is dog shit.
This is not a song.
Don't listen to this.
You can't think this is a song. You can't honestly think this is a podcast. You have to know the difference.
That's why that's the only reason we get listens. Because
People
are
think it's
confused.
a song.
People think this is a
Yeah.
flat sound album.
It comes, I love Mitch's spoken word. It's crazy. It's crazy. He's so good. We have 3 questions on the show. You were actually telling me right before we started recording, you said, do you think we can get the podcast room set up and ready for video by the end of the month?
By the end of the month.
And I told you, well, you said that last month. You said by the end of the month last month.
I don't recall.
But do I think we could do it this month? Yeah, I thought we could do it last
Do you
month.
think we should do it this month?
Yeah.
Do you think we will do it this month?
That I don't know.
I think we need some kind of way of being held accountable. you know?
Hold on, I'm readjusting. And you could see me readjusting if we were on video.
It's true. I've got such a good haircut that I gave myself two days ago.
That's like most of the reason you want to be on video is because you gave yourself a cool haircut a couple days
I
ago.
gave myself such a cool haircut and no one can see it.
And now the whole undercut part is going to like grow out.
Yeah.
And you're afraid people aren't going to be able to see your scalp.
People aren't going to get to see my cool hair. It looks so good right now.
It does look good.
Imagine just like the coolest haircut that you can imagine.
Now put that on Billy.
Yeah.
That's it.
There you go.
Have you posted any pictures yet?
No.
Have you gotten your Instagram back yet?
No.
What have you been doing?
I've been trying.
Do you want to tell them in what ways you've been trying, or is that too like...
I'm afraid I'll get put on a list.
Yeah, is that too like dark web?
I don't know.
Because it's mostly just... Okay, let's just say it's mostly like a meme Discord. That's like the extent of it, right?
Well, I tried one thing before that was that I just got a mysterious Russian phone number that someone gave me, and they were like, "Text this number," and I was like, "Okay," but they ended up ghosting me.
Yeah.
So
Well, you were being
that
really
didn't work
clingy.
out. And when I made a backup page. It's at Blossom Billy. If you would like to follow it, because
But I have high hopes that we're gonna get your Instagram back.
I have
so
hopes,
don't follow it.
But no, do follow
don't follow it.
Oh my god.
Nah, we're gonna get yours back. No one follow Billy.
Oh my god. BLSSMBILLIE. Blossom Billy.
Blossom Billy.
The other way around to my old username. I made a new one and someone messaged me being like, hey, I think I know a guy who might be able to help you. They linked me to just a meme page and I was like, okay. A meme page that had the word fart in the username. I'm like, oh, okay. Is this
Not
a
to
joke?
dox anyone.
Is this a joke? And I'm like, no, it's not a joke. So now I'm in talks with a meme page about saving my account potentially. But they said it's going to be kind of difficult.
Because of the kind of band that it was.
Because of the kind of band that I have. Like, again, I didn't actually do anything again, but, you know, most people who get banned on Instagram don't do anything. And most of the people running rampant, posting stolen content, spewing hate speech, bullying people.
They're fine.
They're fine. They're totally fine. But people who are just, you know, using it to promote themselves getting banned all the time. But I got banned for something called, in the lingo, they call it arty, which isn't as cool as it sounds. It's short for artificial. And it's like, I got banned because they thought that I was artificially collecting, like, followers.
Right, which you were not.
If I was artificially collecting followers, I'd have much more than I did.
Yeah, why would you, cap off at 4,000, you know? You'd have 400,000. If you were artificially buying that shit, you
40K.
You think you'd have more engagement than you did.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, artificially collecting, like, likes, followers, comments, blah, blah, blah. I obviously don't fucking do that.
Yeah, you did not
I've never
do that.
done that. But that's the reason that it got banned, and apparently those are hard to get back. So we'll see. But for now I have a backup page. Please follow me.
I wouldn't.
Do
because
it.
we're gonna get Billy's account back. It would just be a waste of time,
If you want
really.
to see my haircut, you're gonna have to follow my backup page.
There you go.
So, you know.
See Billy's haircut. Are you gonna post it like right after we post this?
Oh, we'll see if I take a picture of it to post. But
Every
I'll post
picture.
it
Here, let me
soon.
snap one of you right now.
Oh my god!
Really quick.
Don't.
Let me just get one.
I'll kill you.
Really quickly.
Get away from me.
Let me just one more like this. There we go.
What are you doing?
Oh, I didn't get the hair in that one. Hold on.
Okay. Are you done?
Oh wow. You know, I was trying to shake my camera so that this is a great camera. It kept trying to like correct it. It kept trying to make you look blurry,
refuses to have camera shake.
I want to talk about Instagram just a little bit because mine's been doing this really funny thing that we've been noticing.
Oh, it's so funny. Yeah.
That mostly what I look at on Instagram is gear. So it'll just be like synths, compressors, you know, de-essers of the like. Just racks of hardware, boring shit like that, things plugged into other things. And I've been trying to do a thing lately where I'm like, you know what, no gear. I'm not going to look at any of them. I'm not just going to look at this. I'm not just going to look at this generative synth doing the same thing. And I'm not going to buy it. And also I don't need anything. I'm buying too much stuff. I'm buying way too much stuff. Everything that I have that I need to record a song, I have. I've always told people that. You have exactly what you need to do what you want to accomplish it. And especially me, with all that I do have, it's nothing close to even just like a mid-tier home studio even. Like because people have these racks of hardware now, and for a while there, I was like trying to achieve that. I was like, what are you doing? You make music as flat sound for a living.
And people love it.
And people really like that. Like, don't get too into how good this shit sounds. Your shit, be a good songwriter.
I'm very glad that you've coming to that conclusion because I deeply agree.
Yeah, because that's the rule at the end of the day, right? No amount of gear will help a bad song.
No.
And good songs shine through bad gear. And they utilize that bad gear in a really interesting way, and it adds to the charm. That's why so many of the expensive plugins that come in now are just like lo-fi. Tape,
make it sound worse again.
Make it sound shit. Because things are so digital and so sterile now by default. They sound so good by default, you know? So I've been trying to do this thing where I was like, no gear, don't show it to me.
You taking up too much of your brain space.
Instagram's noticed this.
It's feeding what I call it before, the disease in your brain that makes you spend $100.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It feeds that and you're like, no more of that.
I can't buy In fact, we're working on my taxes right now, and a lot of them is just like me going through my phone and go, yes, this plugin. So, sorry, you ready for this? Yeah, it's $400. What? Yeah, it's a $400 plugin. What is it? It's it's like an algorithmic delay.
God.
Why?
God.
I don't know why. I have no idea why.
But it is a write-off.
It is a write-off. So there you go. So thank God. Anyway, I have purposely been not looking at this shit lately on Instagram.
Yeah.
I'll go on, I'll scroll, but I'll see the stuff, I'll scroll right past it. I won't click it. I won't like anything. I won't say. Instagram's noticed this.
Yeah,
they've noticed this about me. So they're like, "Uh-oh,
his engagements. He's not
he's
engaging.
Not clicking the sins.
He's not looking.
Huh? We got to try something else." So all they'll give me now is just jugs and ass.
It's just jugs and jugs and jugs of delicious milk, everyone.
It's just fucking milkers.
It is milkers as far as the eye can see.
Every reel is just a busty fucking... They're just bouncing, and I'm just like, this is really embarrassing. Like, I'm scrolling. Come on.
It is embarrassing.
I'm a little
really
embarrassed, right?
Yeah. Well, the information that Instagram has about you is that you're a 31-year-old man.
And I was, in a sense.
Yeah, and they're like, okay, well, there's two... Well, if it's not Sims, then it has to be tits and breasts, right?
It's gotta be these sweater puppies! Come on!
Those are the only two things that he's gotta be into, right? It's either Sims... or it's this.
I keep showing it to you where I'm just like, look, I'm not even clicking. I made the mistake at first to just be like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
And the comments.
Oh, the comments.
Let's talk about the comments for a second. The comments are just, I don't understand. Obviously, it's someone that will link to another page, that will link to a Linktree type thing, that will link to an OnlyFans.
Yeah.
What is this, your first day on the internet? Of course that's what it is. Also, who gives a fuck? Who cares? But so many boring fucking people are online being like, oh, I bet your dad's proud of you. What, is this a talent? Am I supposed to be impressed by it? It's like, you're pressed something. That's for sure.
You're something pressed.
Yeah, you're something pressed, bro. Holy fuck. Why do you care? God, dude.
Yeah, it's really sad.
What are people supposed to like? Sex suddenly? It's like, yeah, have you been alive ever? This is who cares? Who gives a fuck? No. You could be into it. You could be not into it. Scroll past it.
But in this scenario, it almost feels like the woman has the power over this dynamic.
Hold on. I used to objectify that she can't turn it into something lucrative. Fuck that. So that's always really strange. And then also these guys who are just like, not this shit again. Hey, you're commenting on the post, dude. You're only gonna see shit like this now.
Yeah, you're engaging with it,
not this shit again. You're literally watching it and then commenting. It's the worst thing you can do. And then they're like, why does this always show up? It's like, because you're weirdly interacting with it in a super hateful way. So that was worth looking at a couple times, but now it thinks
to like people watch the comments, yeah.
And now it's all I'm getting.
Yeah. And it's all, yeah.
I scroll and I'm just like embarrassed now. I'm just like, man, I'm just trying to like...
Yeah, it's just all like, obviously, like, it's Instagram, so like, it's not, it's so confusing though, because I've got so many sex worker friends who get their shit taken down all of the time. They get their accounts banned, they get their posts deleted constantly, their stories taken off.
But you see the stuff on my phone, it's just straight up tits and ass.
And you know, the people, the stuff that my friends are getting deleted for is like, you know, they're not stupid. They're not posting like uncensored shit. It's like, it's censored. It's, you know, they might say the word sex in the post and they're like, gone, banned. But then Instagram itself, all it's pushing at you, your demographic, is just like as close to porn as they will allow. It's like, it's just girls wearing tan colored leggings and shaking their ass so it looks like they're nude.
Right.
It's just being like, oh, here's me in my baggy shirt. Here's me without my baggy shirt. And then it's just like one of those jump cuts where it's like they kind of jump in the air and land.
Yeah, and they land really hard on their heels. Yeah.
Really jiggly.
Yeah.
And it's all just like that. It's we saw just someone just straight up just flashing her ass. Well, which is just like so strange and hypocritical for them.
Well, it's strange and hypocritical for Instagram, and it's not because I or we don't like provocative things, of course, we love that. But it's just, one, it paints the unrealistic picture that I'm a tit guy. And I resent that implication, okay? I'm not. Learn me better. Second, when I'm scrolling on it, it's just so weird to just, because like for what it's worth, I think that the people who are posting like that are repeatedly getting banned. I think they are, which is why they're always like leading to a page that has like three...
That leads to another page.
Three posts that always just... It leads to something that gets you to a website. And again, that's fine.
Yeah.
I think that's all... I think fucking utilize the platform.
Yeah.
It's weird the guys are getting so pressed about it though. Actually, it's very predictable that they are.
Yeah, it's not weird
but
at all.
it's funny that they are, I should say.
Yeah.
But ever since I stopped looking at synths, they're just like, we got to throw everything we can at this guy.
Pull him back in, pull him back in with the huge mommy milkers. Yeah, that's all.
So we'll see how long that lasts.
Yeah. I can't imagine what it will escalate to next.
Once I don't click that?
Yeah.
What could it even be?
I don't know.
I don't even know what it could be. They were like, well, he was into this. Let's try this. Oh, that's not working. Fuck. Well, let's ban him. he's useless to us. He's not engaging with anything.
That's actually why I got banned. Yeah.
It could just switch to just like shirtless guys or something like that. It'll just be like,
maybe this,
something like that. Come on, look, look at it, engage.
Bad platform.
And yet we're trying everything we can to get your profile back because we need it for work.
Yeah.
And that's what it's like to be alive in 2022.
I'm a photograph person, a photographer, and it's a photo platform. There's not another place really where you get popular as a photographer.
No,
There's
Instagram
not.
really is the place.
Yeah, arguably, like, I've seen photographers do like okay on TikTok, but it's not really the same. Like they're getting a follower for being a photographer, yes, but they're not. I don't think generally people are like, they're not getting clients from it. I don't think.
No,
which is the difference. Instagram's like actually pretty decent for getting like, people to pay you for your work and like it and stuff.
And,
so it's just like a portfolio right there. Yeah. Twitter totally fucking, dead for everyone, but especially dead for photographers. I know a lot of photographers who have like 30, 50, 100k on Instagram, and on Twitter they can't get like 5 likes.
Right. Yeah.
So I would like it back.
We're trying.
We're
doing it.
Anyway. Oh wait. Well, that's the end of the episode.
Oh shit. We're actually 10 minutes over. Can you believe that? I did want to talk just for a second. This is our podcast. We can talk about whatever we want. We can answer no questions if we want. It doesn't matter. But on the subject of social media. The TikTok thing is really funny too, because it's everyone's intention right now to like blow up really big on TikTok and then move those people over to another platform. Because TikTok, for whatever reason, those numbers are so inflated.
Yeah.
And they know that. They're just like, that's why scrolling past a TikTok counts as a play. And that's and they'll just, their algorithm is insane. They'll just feed you and feed you and feed you. And they do a much better job than Instagram, because at least I'm like,
yes.
Even when I don't like TikTok, I'm more entertained there, genuinely, than just straight up confused. Yeah. On Instagram, I'm straight up confused. I'm like, what is this? This doesn't make any sense. This isn't, it's not supposed to make sense. It's supposed to make me watch it 3 times before I go, oh, I get it. It's dumb. Like, oh, all right, dang. Well, I watched it 3 times. Darn.
Yeah.
But a funny thing that I'll see a lot on Instagram is, you'll see someone who like really blows up on TikTok or just has like so much more on TikTok than they do on Instagram, and they have to talk about it on Instagram. You can't be big on Instagram without also, you can't be big on TikTok without also having an Instagram that says in the bio of Instagram how many followers you have on
1 million
TikTok.
on TikTok, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm not a flop.
I know
on TikTok, I'm a big deal.
I know I'm only 80K here, but I'm 1 million strong on Instagram. It's like, I'm sorry, on TikTok. This is like unlistenable for anyone who doesn't. Not only is it confusing, I'm saying it wrong.
I'm saying it wrong, yeah.
But people blow up on Instagram on TikTok. Let me try it completely
sounds like
again.
a joke that you're doing it, but you're not.
This is... It's a bit to make it sound like just like an unlistenable podcast. No, this is actually just how my brain works. I don't ever get sleep the night before we record a podcast.
It's true.
There is some like witch's curse on me that on Saturday nights, I will stay up till like 7 a.m.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I'm like trying to fall asleep. I'm laying there. I'm going to other rooms, drink water, being like, come on, you got this. You got this. Sleep. Come on, you got this.
Stage fright.
For the podcast.
Yeah.
For this, where we talk about this.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's always been one of the most fascinating things for me, just from an observer of social media and someone who's been online for years and years, is that how inflated the numbers are on TikTok and how useless it is and how much it doesn't translate, how much it doesn't actually move to other platforms. It's almost, it's incredible to see.
Yeah.
It's impressive how nothing it is, you know?
Yeah, well, we watched that really interesting Hank Green video.
Oh, yeah. About like the payments on
about
TikTok.
why TikTok sucks and how they pay creators and stuff and why it makes no fucking sense. And that has a like big part to play in like, you know, people's numbers are so inflated on TikTok, but the amount of like ad revenue those people are getting is fucking tiny and getting smaller all the time.
Getting smaller all the time because it's like a static pot of money that they're splitting up, right?
Yeah. I recommend people go watch Hank Green's video because it will explain it much better than we will. We're willing to.
It's a very interesting video. I'm pretty
Super
sure you could just search Hank Green on YouTube and it's like TikTok sucks and it'll come up.
Yeah. But yeah, it's really interesting how like everyone's goal on TikTok is to kind of be like, okay, cool, now I have that many followers on TikTok, let's try and get them somewhere useful now, and you've got to kind of try and siphon them off. It's a really interesting dynamic. Most
people listening have a TikTok probably. Even if they don't have a TikTok that they use, they have TikTok on their phones and they're scrolling.
Yeah.
Right? I'm wondering if people have like experienced the absurdity of TikTok Live. Because
they must.
That's a whole other just like that blows my mind. I can't believe that's a place online.
I know.
TikTok Live is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
You don't ever see stuff like that on Instagram Live. It's a completely different ecosystem.
It is, yeah.
So it'll just be like, it's either somebody pretending to be really high on a number when you get there because they're like, every time you send a rose, I'll say the word daddy. And then they're going, daddy, no, daddy. Oh, shit, no, daddy. And it's just that for hours straight because they're making, and I mean just a few dollars, you know?
Yeah.
Or it's literally like a girl kind of like almost pretending to be fucked.
Just kind of.
On a bed, just kind of shaking.
Kind of very, very slightly moving up and down.
This, and forgive me for saying it, I'm going to stand up and salute. This queen has 10,000 people watching her. 10,000 people watching her bounce. Just very gently.
Very slightly.
Very slightly.
Yeah.
And everyone is just attracted like guys, you know that you know there are sites for this.
It's so funny.
There are websites for this, man.
A lot of it has the energy of old school campsites where like a lot of the people, not to call them performers, but the people who, I don't know what you'd call them, the people who are going live are like very...
Queens.
Yeah. Are very bored a lot of the time.
Yes.
They're just like, because they're just waiting to get tipped, obviously. But then it's that funny dynamic because obviously on a campsite, if you were to get tipped, something would happen. And on TikTok, nothing can happen, obviously,
really
because
happens,
it's TikTok.
If they look so bored, it's probably because like while we're watching, it's like probably 4 a.m. in the Czech Republic.
Yeah.
Because a lot of these girls are like Eastern European.
Yeah.
And they're, or they'll like make excuses to like turn around and go pick something up, which is just like, it's very low effort. But again, Queens, because they got 10,000 people watching, actually thinking that they're like that they're outsmarting the girl.
Yeah.
When in reality, she's got you in the palm of her hand, dude. Like, it's so fucking funny. But the most they can do on these platforms is pretend, kind of get you to my page so you can click that link that leads to a link tree, and then it leads to some place you can actually pay them. And I hope they're making some fucking bank.
Yeah,
I think that's dope. But man,
But it's such a funny like ecosystem to just observe. Yeah.
With all the limitations that they're given, and like this is a platform you can't even say sex.
No.
You got to spell it differently, and they're carving a path. They're carving a little lucrative path.
But
it's cool.
Is it not proof that like the more that you repress something on a platform, that like the more it comes out of the sides, kind of thing?
Oh, absolutely.
You know, like the more that you try and squash down, being like, no, you can't even say that word. You can't even type that word.
Don't type it.
It just comes out in like the horny energy it reveal itself somewhere.
Right.
And in this case, it reveals itself in lives where people are gently moving up and down, and everyone's just absolutely jerking it. Jerking it raw.
Everyone is just going crazy. Yeah. They're hooting and hollering. And there's 10,000 of us. And we're all watching her. Let's go, this is crazy. Are you seeing this? You're like, yes, sweetie, you've been watching it for 45 minutes now.
Yeah.
It's nuts. It's crazy. And how come my Instagram is jugs, huh?
He hasn't touched me in days.
Well, I'm fully satisfied. I've got my weird jug girls on Instagram, and I've got my barely bouncing check girls on if only I could get the shirtless guys to make an appearance, then we're all good. And I can never have sex again.
It's sad that Twitter is the only place on like social media that you're allowed to post nudes, and it's the one that like it's just the worst one. Yeah,
and they'll still like shadow ban people, and they'll still do like weird stuff like that. But yeah, it's really that. Well, oh wait, no, I was about to be like Tumblr because I had a weird like. I had a weird
you forgot like the big thing about Tumblr.
I had a weird stint of amnesia there, and I forgot why everyone left Tumblr.
Sorry, I thought it was still the good old days there for a minute.
I was really happy there for the first half of this podcast.
We're all happy. We're all happy back then. Alas.
Twitter really is the only is the only place left.
Yeah. Sad. Sad.
You know, Elon Musk is trying to buy Twitter right now. We're not going to talk about it, but he is.
I know that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to dedicate time on this podcast to Elon
I'm just
Musk,
saying.
But yeah.
If it's the only place left on the internet, I'm hoping he fucks it up. That'd be if he could just do one good thing. Buy it, delete it. Buy it, delete it. Power move.
I saw a post on Twitter this week. I don't remember who it was from, but they were like, listen, I was there on Tumblr in 2015 when was it? No, 2016, I think.
The ban?
Yeah.
I was living here when I no longer posted anymore. So it was even later than that. 2017-ish, 18-ish.
But someone was like, I was on Tumblr for that time. I was on Tumblr when Yahoo bought it for like $1 billion.
Oh, when Yahoo bought it was even further back.
But but that stretch of time, and they were like, and then I was there when it got sold for like 1 million and made like a 99% loss or something. They were like, I strongly believe in my heart of hearts that if we all band together, we can lose Elon Musk just as much money. We can also make Twitter a completely unprofitable
hellhole. Because why not? Like Justin Timberlake bought MySpace.
Did he?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Forever ago, and it was.
Are you sure you're not thinking of the film, The Social Network?
No, somebody bought MySpace. I actually think that it was Justin Timberlake. Unless I'm having another weird... I didn't sleep last night, but something in my brain tells me... Watch, we're both reaching for our phones right now.
I have to look up
Justin Timberlake, I think he bought MySpace. Justin Timberlake... MySpace? Yeah.
Yeah.
In 2011. Does he still own it? Who cares? I don't know. But
he did.
He did buy it.
He did.
Told you.
That's very funny. So he's responsible for losing all of my photos from high school, huh?
He personally went in there and just deleted some of them.
Yeah. Which is how, the best ones. The best ones.
How MySpace kind of is now. They were like, you can only see some of it. Sorry. And you can't log in.
We lost a big... Sorry.
Yeah.
We actually turned off one of the big storage machines.
You know how like whenever Tumblr would crash, there was that picture of those kind of things eating over like a tipped over
Tumblr beasts.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
A little Tumblr beast knocking over and kind of chewing on like an old server.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure just that happened at MySpace.
Yeah. Yeah.
So only some
they
of
actually went in there and it was full of rats. Oh
no.
the rats! Oh god, they've gone so fat on pictures of MySpace emo queens.
And they deleted a lot of my early like recordings, unfortunately,
They did, yeah.
from like when I was like early high school. It was on some other page. That sucks. Yeah, thank you guys so much for listening. We're just gonna hit you with some of this.
What? I don't have my glasses on.
What's the time? Yeah, we're at 30 minutes exactly.
That's pretty funny.
There's that sound again. Do you want to get to like one or two questions?
We should
maybe
get
just
to-
one question.
We should get to.
Let me get to one.
Okay.
Let me, if you'll allow me.
Which one will it be?
I kind of want the first one we were gonna read. Okay. This one is called. I can't believe we're starting so late. This one is called. If I take off my glasses and let my hair down, will I be sexy? And it goes. Hi, smelling and possum. This is interesting because it's like welling and blossom.
Yeah.
Right. Hi, smelling and possum. I'm going to leave this crunch-tastic pickle here, but you have to promise not to eat it, okay? I'll just leave the room for a moment. Okay, so here's the pickle. How do I find my style? For context, I'm a cis white guy, taller than a fridge and skinnier than a mini fridge. I feel the same way about my sense of fashion as most Americans feel about their accents, that it's non-existent and everyone else's is cool and sexy. I'm in my late 20s and I still don't quite know how to adorn my long, lanky puppet body. I have little confidence in my appearance and I tend to dress comfortably because I hate being hot and I live in LA. Oops. My friends describe my style as dad, but kind of a groovy dad, but I don't want to be dad. I want to be daddy. I think that you two as artists might maybe know something about style perhaps, and you're also both hot. So where do I start? Tattoos and piercings? Transhuman body mods? Accepting myself? Low-rise jeans? Sincerely, this groovy person's name. P.S. This is the part of the email where I say something nice about you, and I'll keep it simple. Thank you for making the podcast. It has helped me so much. Even when I'm feeling truly depressed, you still make me laugh or consider sending an email about the time I ate maggots. Also, the Discord is cool. Okay, bye.
I deeply want to know about the time that you ate maggots. First of all, let's get that out of the way.
I feel like we got a question a long time ago about somebody eating maggots. You think it was this very fucker?
I don't. You think I remember things that we do on the podcast?
When I say it was a long time ago, I mean it was like a year plus ago.
I
It
don't
was
know.
so long ago, but I kind of remember eating maggots as a story.
I don't.
Are you searching their email?
I want to search maggots in our inbox.
You're searching on Google. See what comes up. Go on.
How do I get to the inbox? No.
Nothing.
No,
Huh.
nothing.
Well, then I'd love to hear about it.
Yeah.
Also,
I deeply want to hear about it.
quick Discord plug. Go to patreon.com/flatsound if you want to be a part of my Discord, and patreon.com/BLSSM if you want to be a part of Billy's Discord. They're two separate Discords. Yours is 18 and up, mine's 17 and up, because yours is like pure filth. Mine, I got what's considered tact. It's got some.
It's a classy place.
It's a classy place, not for fucking.
Mine, a horrible pit.
For just astrology and sex.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Join them both. Support us both on Patreon, if you will, and be a part of our Discords if you want to. Pick any tier and become an instant member of the Discord. We only charge when we send stuff out. Like you got zines, I got newsletter stuff, and I fucking only charge like once or twice a year.
I know.
So give that a consideration. Patreon.com/flatsound, Patreon.com/BLSSM. Check them both out.
Woo.
This person's funny.
Oh.
This person's very funny.
God, that's loud.
It's so loud. I'm going to have to turn it down when
you mix it, yeah.
So, they lack style. They don't have what I would call swag. Oh, geez. Sorry, I keep accidentally touching it.
You know what I heard?
What?
The boys have swag. Men have class.
I remember that. I was actually there for the war against people who, I'm sorry, boys who had swag and men who had class. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm,
That must have been 2011. Yeah. Must have been 2011 back
2011 to 2012. Yeah. The swag class wars. Tough times.
It was tough.
Crazy days.
I had to pick a side.
And?
I cowered.
Yeah.
I hid underground. I actually became agoraphobic.
Just so I didn't have to pick.
Well, I was 21. So of course I had swag.
Yeah, well, you were in that kind of I'm not girl, not yet a woman kind of phase. Yeah. I don't have swag, I don't yet have class.
That's funny. How does this person dress? How do you suggest they dress?
What do you mean? How do I suggest they dress? Just throw out an aesthetic.
Pick a color.
Sea punk.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Sea punk.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
We're bringing sea punk back.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I have a little bit of advice for this actually.
I think I do too.
Yeah.
Let's hear yours first because I actually don't.
You actually don't.
Yeah, I'm gonna like frame mine
On what I say.
yeah, based off what you said, but I'm gonna make it better. I do that a lot actually.
All right.
I edit out things that you said.
Oh.
And then I'll like rearrange what we said so that it sounds like
Oh,
you're
like
copying.
I copied what you
Exactly,
said.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like I just made a derivative argument of yours instead of you building on mine.
And it works out perfectly because of how I rearrange it. It sounds like you're saying it for the first time, which makes you sound insane. Like I say it very confidently and proud, and you say it like you're thinking of it for the first time, and it just makes you sound so like not incompetent, but just like you're riding my coattails, you know?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. Funny. Okay. My brother actually asked me the same question a while ago last year. He was like, Bill, you've got like really good style. Like you always look like you're yourself. You look like Billy, which the best compliment I can get is that
It's
I
nice.
look like Billy.
It's a nice thing, yeah.
Yeah. And he was kind of like, he's kind of a hippie guy. And he was just like, he'd just been gravitating towards the kind of usual hippie-ish clothes that are, you know what they look like. They're made of squares.
Shirtless, lots of necklaces, giant pants.
The giant pants, yes.
Oh, is that one accurate?
Yeah.
Look at that. I love a flowy pant.
Yeah, well, me too. But you know that kind of hippie dress, it's all made out of squares of different colored fabric, and you assume like because it looks so bad that it must be like ethically made, but like it still isn't. And it's like what?
Yeah, it was actually bought.
Yeah,
like just recently. Oh, but it looks so old. How did you manage that?
This must have been like handmade in like a field by someone who lives in a wooden caravan. Right?
Oh, it was made by hands.
Oh, it was made by hands in a field. Yeah, child hands.
Tiny hands. Yeah. Little hands.
But basically he was saying to me like, I don't want to just dress in like the stereotypical way that like someone like me might dress, and I'm trying to pick out my own style kind of thing. And I was like, okay, you got to look at people that you think look cool, and then not copy it. Don't just copy it straight out, but try and pick out what you like about it. Is it the colors? Is it the texture? Is it the cut? You know?
Right.
Personally, when I used to go shopping, I don't really go shopping anymore much. Apart from in like charity shops and stuff. But when I used to go shopping for new clothes, I would a lot of the time not even what'd you say? If you've got a lot of clothes on a rack, I wouldn't pick through the clothes and even bother looking what was on the front of them. I would just judge from like seeing just the edge of that. Like, is that an interesting fabric?
Interesting.
Is it in a nice color?
Huh.
Because like I don't really give a shit about like the design of something on the front of it, like a graphic design or anything. I was very into textures and certain tones, so I like wouldn't even bother looking. I'd just be like, I want something that's like an interesting texture, you know, because that's specifically what I was looking for. But
that is interesting.
You know, if you're like, oh, I want to have something that has like more of like an interesting shape to it, like maybe a big flowy stupid trouser, then that's a good place to start. But you know, not in the way that it's just like, oh, I want to look like a goth, so I guess I'm going to Google what goths look like, and then I'm going to go out and buy a load of goth clothes.
People do that, definitely.
I know they do that, but then this is just my opinion, they look like they're dressing up sometimes, because they've kind of bought everything at once, all at the same time, without knowing kind of really why they like it necessarily.
It all looks new. It all looks, but it all looks, yeah, it all looks like it's wearing you, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Having a color palette that you really like is a really good step, I think. Mine and Mitch's are both like, it's actually like laughable when you look at our closet, because everything is black and grey with some khaki green in it.
Yeah.
I've got a couple of splashes of mustard yellow. That's about it.
And I've got a little bit of like, sometimes I'll do like a dark navy.
You do a navy or a burgundy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But it's
mostly,
it's a color palette for sure. When you look at our whole wardrobe, you know.
It's mostly just olive green if we're going to do some color. Mm-hmm. Or black and grays.
Yeah. It's very...
And then when I deviate from that, I wear just like a yellow listener shirt or something, you know?
Yeah.
And it just looks incredible. Yeah, because I'm deviating from it.
But I think having a color palette, not just, you know, a color palette, not just being like, my favorite color is blue, and then you buy everything like in whatever shade of blue.
That'd be weird.
But be like, you know, do you like pastel-y things? Do you like earth tone things? More muted? Do you like vibrant stuff? Do you like jewel toned kind of rich stuff? You know? And then when you have things that are in that certain color palette, all your stuff kind of goes together. It's great.
Yeah, for sure.
That's my top tip.
My top tip is, so trends move quickly. That's why you got to look into what fast fashion is and jump on it, right? And I'm saying we can't see you in the same outfit 3 times, bud. Instagram is a hellish place. Wear something, throw it away.
In the trash.
Yeah, pick another thing, throw it away.
Yeah,
pick another thing, burn it. Especially if it's like high in like polyurethane, all that stuff. Yeah, because then you can take some cool pics of the black smoke. I used to kind of buy clothes pretty regularly, and now never. I never buy clothes. I think that's part of what like getting older is a lot, because of the way that time moves. I used to think about this all the time. Like for people much younger than me, they're like, "Oh my god, like." Mitch hasn't dropped an album in like a full length or something, or we haven't seen something new from Wishing in X amount. It could be 2, it could be 3 years, because for them, being in high school, that's all of high school almost. Yeah. But for me, I'm wearing the same pants. You know, for me, I'm just like, what are you gonna do? Time moves slower and faster at the same time when you're older, and especially now, I really like to wear something until it until it kind of falls apart. Yeah, you know? Me too, definitely. And I like when we're able to just like fix something, and where we're like, and to buy new clothes, to actually buy new clothes. I haven't done it in a long time, and I'd like to encourage other people not to be so quick to do it either. I think it's cool to wear the same thing over and over again, like a cartoon character. It is. Yeah, they could be like your thing. Yeah. Yeah. I used to think like, wow, the actually the really cool blazer I had that Brooke ruined. Yeah. I'd only worn it a few times, and I would wear it to like parties, you know? And after wearing it a couple times, I'm like, I can't wear this to another party. These people were at the last one, and they can't see me in the same. That would be weird. And I was thinking, why? Would not be it's weird. Really cute. No, you got to take like a cue from like the metal community, you know. Oh, it's just same shit over and over. Where you wear the same jacket for your entire life every time you leave the house, and it's highly personalized. Yeah. No. Yeah. I only bought secondhand clothes for quite a few years. Actually, I only bought some new clothes this year recently, because me and Brooke were waiting for the cat to come out of the vet, and they were like, it's going to be about 2 hours, and we were like, okay. And we ended up buying some new clothes from a sale section, just because we were bored, and there's nothing else to do in America apart from shop. It's true. Or walk through parking lots. Or walk through the parking lots. Have you tried walking through parking lots? Well, we did that to get to the shop, yeah. There you go. That's the true experience.
But previously to that, I haven't bought any new clothes for about 3 or 4 years. I would only really buy from charity shops or from Depop. Depop, I have a complicated take on, because although it feels good, like you're buying secondhand clothes, so that's good. Obviously, you're giving them like a new lease of life. I feel like it also just encourages other people to just buy something where it wants and then sell it on Depop.
For sure. Yeah. Yeah, we're still
yeah, which is not ideal.
Wasting a lot of resources there that we shouldn't be.
But do buy secondhand if you can. It's cheap and it's better.
And it's cool.
Yeah, it is cool. It is cool.
I think that the biggest obstacle that this person faces personally is sort of when you kind of start from nothing.
Yeah.
Let's say this person already dresses and looks in a certain way, and people are like, yeah, you're like a cool, funky
Groovy
dad. Which I think, unless you're trying to go for that, it's not a great compliment. It's not the best compliment. If you're trying to be daddy, and they're like, you're cool dad, you're funky dad, that's pretty devastating. I think that's potentially really, it could potentially be a huge blow, you know? But I think the biggest obstacle this person faces, or what I would consider my biggest obstacle, is that when you try something new like that, it's so apparent. It's so apparently new.
Interesting.
How do you, even if it's so you, how do you make it seem like it's not when you're taking such a swift left? I think be gradual with it.
Yeah. That's what I was kind of saying before. I was like, don't just go out and buy a whole, be like, I want to look X subculture, I'm gonna buy all clothes at that and then put them. That's also how I think it ends up, like looking like you're dressing up as something, you know, and it doesn't look natural on you. You know, you should go 1 or 2 pieces at a time, incorporate them, you know.
And even then, it has to be a little bit gradual, right? Because you can't just be like, okay, I want to eventually dress like this, so my wardrobe stays exactly the same, except now I have this like corset. You know, I have this goth little with like pins on the back of it. This little this something. You know, you can't introduce one item of. You know,
it's just radically different.
Yeah. It's like giant goth boots, and you look exactly the same. Also, we keep on assuming this person like wants to be goth, which is funny.
I'm just giving an example. They said they want to be daddy, but I'm not really sure what that entails particularly. You know, there's many different ways to do that. Yeah, I don't know. A nice jacket. Get a jacket.
Get a jacket.
Get a jacket. What?
Get a nice jacket.
Well, it's LA, so get like an overshirt, I guess. Not a jacket. Fuck, I don't know.
You can't get a jacket.
I hate it here in California.
It's like just starting to get hot again.
It's very hard to be alt here.
I posted about my hoodies one time and then never again, but we got like hundreds of them.
Yeah.
So they're mostly gone now, but we have like hoodies in every size still. Maybe we're out of.
No, we don't.
We don't. What are we out of?
We're out of large, I believe.
Huh.
We might be out of X large as well.
We
still got 2X, 3X, 4X. We still got smalls and mediums.
Please buy a hoodie before I can't sell them anymore because it's summer. I don't know how to post about things.
So many mediums. If you're a medium-sized person,
mediums used to sell more than anything, and now they don't. I don't understand.
Yeah, we don't know.
I don't get it.
It's fine, but please, we have so many hoodies. If you're from one of those states where it's still snowing, please.
Here's an idea.
Ohio, where are you?
You want some new fashion? Why, just go to flatsound.org/shop. Really cutting edge shit there. Well, you see, there's a hoodie I've been selling, the same design for 5 years.
It's a good hoodie.
Yeah, it's a great hoodie. Yeah. We've sold so many of them, and we continue to sell them. If I were to just post about them every so often. Got some t-shirts. Even got a, hey, try this on for size. How would you like to be known as the vinyl guy?
That's not a fashion thing.
I tell you. We got on a TV that no one saw on vinyl currently right now.
Okay.
We got I Clung to You on vinyl.
How does that help them?
They'll be known as the vinyl guy.
They'll just carry around vinyls with them?
Yeah, look, you're
as
gonna,
an accessory?
You're going to act like you got it at the record store. So you're walking around on the bus and people are just like, what's that? Common question if you're carrying around.
Just a loose vinyl. No bag.
Just a vinyl record.
Yeah.
So that they see what's there. And it can be a part, you know how like a bag is a part of your your outfit. A purse is a part of your outfit. Shoes are a part of your outfit.
All accessories. Yeah.
This is an a watch. This is a vinyl.
What?
You might be thinking a vinyl's cumbersome.
Yeah.
To carry.
It's unwieldy.
Now let me introduce you to the concept of a 7-inch. The Wishing 7-inch. Sorry, a giant explosion far away is still available on vinyl for even less money than a 12-inch.
You could kind of put it on a rope and wear it as like a medallion.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Flavor Flav style.
Flavor Flav style.
You have a little 7-inch and it's beautiful. It's orange.
It's neon orange.
Orange.
Which goes with everything.
You want to talk about cutting edge fashion? Wear my 7-inch as a little medallion.
That's some shit that we would have been doing in like 2009 for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when everyone had like little cassettes on a necklace. Yeah.
And big belts.
Scrabble keyboard, Scrabble keys on the ears. Yeah. I feel like 7-inch medallion would have gone down well then.
Yeah, it would have been so dumb.
In the kind of retro indie sleaze era.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Like you go to a show and you're wearing your hair is doing I just want to call it like the indie thing, which is just kind of the toned back scene thing.
Big block fringe.
Yeah.
In a natural color.
Natural color. It has to be like mousy brown or something, because they're like, I left all the dye behind. I don't do the, what are they called? The like raccoon tail or whatever it's called anymore. None of that.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, this is our advice now. Indie. 2008 indie. Bring that back. That wasn't horrible or anything.
People are bringing it back. Do you know this?
They're bringing back indie?
People on TikTok in particular, the youngins are getting into the era of what they call indie sleaze, which is the kind of Crystal Castle.
I know what indie sleaze is, yeah.
Well, yeah, we know we were there, but
I was part of it.
The Skins era, kind of, yeah. Yeah.
That's cool, and I hope they enjoy it. I'm not going back. I
despite the low rise.
Because occasionally I'll like still, throw on some eyeliner and go back even pre indie sleaze, because I feel like it's just more me.
Yeah.
I'll paint my nails still.
Yeah.
That's just more me.
Yeah.
You can't get me back to indie sleaze.
No.
Because I didn't even like it while I was doing it.
Me either.
No, I was like, what the fuck are we doing?
Why am I wearing a bead?
No, we're all grown up now. Why am I smoking cigarettes again? I quit this. Like, why am I doing this? I hated it. But it's also when I was just like, starting Flat Sound, I was starting to make a name for itself and stuff. And it was just very yuck, Sleaze for a reason, man. I don't like it. But I hope they have fun with it.
Yeah.
And I hope this listener has fun with it. Oh. How old did they say they were?
They didn't.
I
don't think. They had the cadence of an older person.
They had the cadence of someone who was 26.
Yeah, but I mean older. I mean around our age.
Yeah,
when I say older.
Well, not like a older Gen Z bringing back indie sleaze.
When I say older person, it's like a 60-year-old or something. Like, no, I mean older in the scheme of like our listeners. Yeah,
for sure. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I could be totally wrong though. I don't know. I don't know who this is.
I think they're 20.
They're in the Discord, but I don't know who it is.
6.
I should guess.
Yeah, that's my guess.
All right, let us know if you're 26.
They feel like a 26-year-old.
Interesting. The aura of a 26-year-old.
Do you think... Mm-hmm. Let's say you know somebody.
Let's say. I can imagine that.
In an alternate reality, you know somebody.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like I allowed you to have friends or something. But, and they looked a certain way all their life, right? Or just for the past however long you've known them, know? And then one day, you see them and they're just fucking decked out in this completely other style. Are you judging them? Obviously, judging people is bad.
So bear that in mind before you answer.
Bear that in mind before you answer.
I don't know. It would totally depend.
Outwardly, never judging them, right? Outwardly, we're not bullies.
No, of course not. What the fuck, no.
Inside your mind, are you just like, what the fuck is this?
It totally depends.
I think it would depend on what they're trying to... I think it would depend on if they're like encroaching on my thing a little bit. If I'm just like, no.
I've known people who have done that for sure, and it's been fine because sometimes I don't know. I can't say for sure because it very much depends on the person. It depends what they're doing, because sometimes someone will get a whole new thing and you'll be like, okay, I guess you're going through something, you know? Other times people will try a whole new thing and you're like, oh no, you're finally coming into yourself.
I love seeing that.
I can see this is like the real you kind of thing, you know, that maybe you didn't feel comfortable to explore when you were younger, or you got raised a certain way, or like whatever. And, you know, sometimes it really suits them and you can just tell that like it is them, you know? So it totally depends on the person. Yeah.
Have you ever
judged anyone in your life? Be honest.
In your life, even someone you hate? No, I'm the same way. I think if I were to answer honestly, my own question, if I were to answer honestly, even though I joke a lot, I'm like long past the age where anything like that matters. And I've already been introduced to the idea so many times over and over and over and over again that everything is performative and nothing matters. So I would be very, very hard for me to care. I would just be like, oh, even if I thought it was corny, I'm just like, but everything's corny. I'm corny. Who cares? You know?
Yeah.
I think I'm more judgmental with it when it's not necessarily how a person looks, though that might have, you know, something to do with it. But if it goes along too much performative in a what type of music that they make. I think then when we're throwing art into it, I'm just like, this shit's corny.
Fair.
This shit sucks. I think this shit kind of paints me in a bad way. And then that's when I kind of feel, you know, that's probably what I'm pulling from when I'm like, if it comes too close to what I do.
Yeah, you're getting what ContraPoints referred to as like, you know, like reflexive, like self-cringe.
Oh, yeah. When I'm just like, oh, man, come on. I'm trying to do this shit for a living, man. Come on. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm going to get my ass kicked.
Oh, well, you can't blame them for that. That's been happening a long time.
I can try. Now it's your fault. Shit, now it's someone's fault on my own. Do we have time for another question? I'm assuming no.
No.
What's the time?
Like 52. Yeah.
This has been All the Space in Between. Thank you so much for listening.
Well, you going to tell them what your name is?
My name is Mitch.
My name is Billy. Thank you for listening to this episode. We answered a whopping one question. Has that happened before? It must have.
Yeah, for
rare.
sure. No, for sure.
We got to one question, everyone. But I hope you enjoyed the journey.
Have we ever gotten to no questions?
I don't know.
I feel like we have.
A new bar.
I feel like we've gotten to no questions before.
I feel like if we really tried, we could get to no questions at all. Yeah, it's true.
Whoa, did you hear that?
Do you hear that? That was loud as hell. He came to say goodbye.
Goodbye.
If you enjoyed this episode, wait, yeah, is that the way around we do it? Yeah, it doesn't matter, does it? If you enjoyed this episode, then probably, guess what? People that you know would enjoy it too, I bet. You've got good taste. You're a tastemaker. Share that taste with others. The great taste of us. Do you like my ad copy that I'm doing?
Yeah,
it's got a lot to do with tasting.
It is taste, yeah.
Well,
I'm concerned we didn't actually answer the last question.
We're already doing the outro.
I know, but now I'm thinking back to it. I don't think we gave like a lick of advice other than
yes, we did.
Kind of.
Yes, we did.
Very little. but no resolution.
You're cutting me off in the outro.
Mid-ad,
to go back?
No. Not to go back.
Okay.
But just to acknowledge.
it.
Yeah, that we didn't quite answer that question.
Okay.
Go on.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry. Go on.
If you'd like
I just feel like we could have done better.
Oh my god.
I feel like we could have done better.
Well, we'll get them next time. How about that?
We'll get that question next time.
We'll get M. We'll get them next time. Them. The emails.
Got it.
Yeah, we'll get them next time.
And we'll do better than this.
Champ.
This one.
Yeah.
I didn't answer.
Okay. If you enjoyed that, oh my god.
Do you think that would like make the episode too short if we just like cut it out? Because I feel like we talked a little bit about fashion. We talked a little bit about. Mm-hmm. But I don't feel like I said anything for 15 minutes.
Well, you did. We talked quite a lot. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What's the time? Are we over an hour now?
No, not quite.
I feel like we could just zoom in there and maybe if you read the question.
What?
I'll understand it better, and I can just give some like, quick advice. But maybe not now, but like next time.
Next time.
Next time we'll read this question.
Again.
Yeah.
We're not going to do that.
I just don't think that's a bad idea.
It is a bad idea.
Oh,
it's a bad idea. I'm telling you now that it's a bad idea.
I haven't slept.
I know that. Yeah, I can tell.
Okay, just get to the
thing. Okay. If you, if you, the listener, would like to share our podcast, you can find it wherever podcasts are found. That is Spotify. That is Apple Podcasts. That is fucking Deezer. That is an RSS feed. If you're old school. It's also our website, which is
allthespaceinbetween.com. And if you have a question that you would want us to answer on the show, I'd probably wait about a week because next time we're going to answer the question we just did. But after that, we're probably going to get to questions again. And send us a question. We do relationship advice. We do art advice. We do fashion tips. We do anything that you would like to send us on the show. We would love to read it. Send us a question sometime. Our email is
allthespaceinbetween@gmail.com.
Woohoo! Catch this.
Woo!
Bang! You caught it. Look at that.
Perfect.
That's
catch.
A little Minecraft.
Imagine if this was on video.
If this was on video, we could be throwing this to each other.
We could just be playing catch with a little Minecraft skeleton the whole time. And people could... Boom. This is good content people are missing.
I'm going to throw it at your head before we go. New episodes every Monday. Thank you guys so much for listening. Bye.
Ooh. He got me.
No, I didn't.
You did.
No, did I?
Yes.
I skimmed your head.
Skimmed the top of my head.
New episodes every Monday. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.